midst of hurricane season, it's important to be prepared. And while it's important to get your property prepared, it's also just as important to prepare your finances. Joining us today, we have Kim Sense to share more financial tips you can take during hurricane season. So Kim, it's always so good to see you.
Thank you.
When it comes to insurance, what steps can you take today, especially to prepare?
Right. So, of course, this is a great time to review your insurance policies and also to speak with an insurance agent. And, of course, you want to review your policies for number one, when it comes to deductibles. You want to determine that, of course, they are affordable. The second thing are any coverages that you do have. Determine whether or not you have proper insurance, of course, to cover hurricanes, tornadoes, or whatever the weather event may be. And last but certainly not least, when it comes to special needs, if you have special items like firearms, maybe jewelry, different types of antiques, you may need special types of insurance. So you do want to look at that. And last but not least, again, if you are a renter, you also want to look at your renter's insurance as well.
Now, Kim, what about important financial documents? What steps should you take at this time?
Right, so gather all of your documents. I like to say set your financial house in order when it comes to your wills, your insurance policies. Prior year tax returns could also be important. Your business files, put everything in one space. You want to scan these items and also create an electronic file if you're able to do so, and create a backup file and set it somewhere, of course, if you do evacuate, that everything could be in one place.
Now, Kim, we know in some cases a property owner may need to provide proof of personal property within a home. So what steps should be taken with that at this time?
Take pictures and more pictures, of course, of your property, any items that you have in your home. Of course, in the event of a disaster, you can have proof that you had these items. This is, of course, a good time to keep documentation, put important receipts together. And also, you want to make certain that you talk to, again, with an insurance agent and kind of see, okay, if something happens, what are some items that I would need to justify my different losses?
And Kim, finally, what other tips should people consider at this time?
Create an evacuation plan. Not only think about where you're going to go, but also think about your finances. How much money do you need to put aside? Of course, depending on the type of family that you have and your children. You want to determine, number one, where you're evacuating, how much it will cost, and do I have any reward points that I can utilize? So all of these questions should be asked right now. And last but certainly not least, consider creating a savings account. Even if you put a small amount aside, of course, consistency is key, and you have a larger amount when it comes to savings, maybe at the end of the year of next year when it's time to, of course, hurricane season comes around again.
Giving us everything we need to know to save on our bottom dollar and also prepare for hurricane season. Kimberly Washington, as always, ma'am, thank you so much.
Thank
really
you so much.
it.
Appreciate it.